The man in the hat. The guy in the hat's getting on a bit, and he's a children's entertainer, a magician. Problem is that the children get very bored with his art, and these are posh, precocious, and articulate children. Middle class. They don't mince their words, and they tell him straight that he's not funny or entertaining, and then, in fact, they all get up out of their chairs and just walk away and do something more interesting, and he's left there with just one or two more of polite ones trying to keep some type of audience. So he's getting paid by check by the posh lady, and he's touting for recommendations for other children's groups and parties and the like, and he can tell that she's not too impressed. She just goes with emotions, and he's saying, well, I don't think it's fair. He says that I should take all the money because I didn't even get a chance to finish my act. And she said, oh, well, don't worry about that. It's okay. Here's your check. And it's almost like she can't wait to get him out the door. So he's sitting there, well, what is it? Well, any complaints? She said, no complaints. No, it's just that, well, what? He said, well, the last conjurer we had was more anarchic. He says, anarchic? But I'm not a conjurer, I'm a magician. And she says, oh, okay, magician, you have to be a bit more anarchic to keep the kids occupied and amused. He says, well, what do you mean? She said, well, the last magician, he broke eggs, and it made eggs he produced eggs from under his jacket and up his sleeve, and he was smashing eggs on top of the children's heads and throwing them about, and it was a complete riot. He said, what, real eggs? He said, yeah, and the children didn't want him to leave because it was so funny. He's going, oh, right. So the poor guy, who's well into middle age, his career's not going too well. It's not well past his peak, if there ever was a peak. He goes back to his lonely flat to work out what to do so he can get more bookings, and he's wondering about what to introduce into his act, because he's been using balloons and taking scarves out of hats and things. It's all very much tired. My kids no longer want to see that sort of thing. So in that evening, he's sitting in his flat, having a glass of whiskey and wondering what he can do to make his act a bit more exciting.